guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm bringing you my reaction to this week's The Walking Dead. It's season 8, episode 10, The Lost and the Plunderers. So I guess we're going to be seeing Negan's ugly mug. He's not ugly, but I don't like him. I do hope we get some Rick and Michonne. I would like to see how they're coping. I hope that is not put off until another episode. I'd like to see that this episode. And I suppose everyone else has to be notified of Carl's passing, so Maggie wouldn't have any idea of all this going on, and Enid, of course. So I do hope we get that. I've not seen the episode preview, so if this was all covered in that, I apologize. I haven't seen it. I've got the episode queued up here ready to go, and the picture is Enid and what's his face at Oceanside. Why can't I think of his name? Yeah, at Oceanside. So I guess we're getting some Oceanside, so at least we can see how they will respond to Enid killing Grandma. That Grandma was a pain in the butt, but I'm sure she doesn't deserve to die for it. So I do want to see what happens with that. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get watching then. Straight in. Good. There isn't enough companionship between these two. I don't think it's being portrayed enough. Like, shouldn't they be holding on to each other at this point? I would be. What will they do? Rebuild? Move on? Oh, I knew it. I was like, that bar is sticking out. Talk to each other, guys. Oh, look at her baby hand. Ah, lost. Plunderers. That's where it's from. Poor Rick. He needs a hug. Why isn't Michonne hugging him?
Damn
it. Really? Who's directing this? That zoom.
You heard anything from Gavin?
Not yet. It's coming.
No, it's not.
Gavin may be perpetually pissed off, but he keeps his shit dry and tight.
Deliver the standard message. Take one out, and the rest will fall in line. Just one, Simon.
Well, that didn't happen, so what went down?
You got something to say? Say it.
Just says. It's not about that. She made it so I had to do it. She made me kill her.
Promise me you'll be okay.
This sounds like a forever goodbye. Isn't he just staying to convince them? I mean, a matter of days, maybe?
Go.
acting like he's off to the other side of the country or something. So is he just gonna sit there by the tree? I'm glad he's gone. He bothered me.
There is remorse.
No! See it!
That was just in his shoulder. That's not gonna go well.
There is remorse, you son of a bitch!
Oh, no, no, no.
Is this supposed to make me sad? Because I'm not. I'm happy. I don't feel sorry for her. Move on to the next scene, please. That's foul, though. That's disgusting.
How did he die? Was it us? Was it the grenades? Fire.
It wasn't you. Carl went out to help someone. And he got bit.
God damn it. Shit, I am sorry. You know, I wanted him to be part of things. I had plans. That kid was the future.
The only future is one where you're dead.
What, in this case? In this case, he is dead because of you.
No, he's
because
not.
you weren't there to stop him from doing something stupid. You set this course, Rick.
Carl's
Who's
always
next?
doing something stupid.
You are.
No, but someone is. You failed. You failed as a leader. And most of all, Rick, you failed as a father. Just give up. Give up because you have already lost.
He's good at the psychological games. That's how we're leaving it. I got what I wanted. I wanted the aftermath. I wanted to see Rick and Michonne after the fact. I didn't want them switching to some other group and, you know, not checking in with them at all. So I did get that at least. But I have a real problem with Negan heavy episodes. I don't like him. I don't believe him. I just don't think he makes good TV. I'm sorry. I don't like him. And it's nothing against the actor. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I love. I think he's fabulous. It's just this character. It's a problem. I'm sorry. It's just a problem. I can't even speak properly. And then it was not Hilltop. Garbage People heavy. And it was this long drawn out thing where she's killing all the walkers in a rather ingenious way. I don't know why she was, acting like she was so helpless. She can certainly take care of herself. So I didn't feel any empathy at all because I can't stand the woman and I can't stand the garbage people, and I'm glad they're gone. There is that mention of the helipad and the solar panels, so there's probably more to this site than we know. I don't know, maybe it was some facility, I have no idea. I don't know. The electricity seems to be working, unless that grinder thing is run by a generator or the solar panels. I don't think they have enough produce enough electricity to run one of those, but what do I know? I get Rick's anger at Negan and reading the letter that Carl wrote and how he's just like, hell no, no peace. I get that because he's angry and he's sick and tired of Negan, as I am. So I get where he's coming from there. I think that is actually a reasonable reaction. That is what I would expect a father to react, especially someone like Rick. I would expect him to react that way, like, no peace, you've got to go. That's his initial reaction. I don't know what conclusions he might draw in the future, but it makes sense to me. That part is fine. I just have a little bit of an issue with the intimacy that seems to be lacking between him and Michonne, and I just find it unsettling. Like, I feel like he's dealing with so much on his own, and the whole point of Rick and Michonne getting together was that they were both strong people who complemented one another, but you're not so strong that you never need any warmth, you know. And it bothers me that they're not depicting that, you know, in that quiet moment when they were in the van, when he pulled over, why wouldn't they just hug and hold each other right then and there? It's just weird. I don't know the significance of the blue paint. It was the blue paint that Carl and Judith put on their hands, you know, to do the handprints. And then the blue paint, I guess it's a coincidence that it's the blue paint as well, same shade of blue, at the garbage people place that got all over Simon's shoes. I don't know if that means anything. And then the can that Jadis opened to eat the applesauce from had symbols on it, and those symbols I've seen at the beginning in the opening credits of the show. So is it like a bunker under there with tons of food and storage? Is that like a front where they've covered in all the junk to make it look like a junkyard, but actually underneath is like a whole subterranean facility, research facility or something? And is there a connection with the sludge that we saw in the episode where Sheba died, and there was that sludge coming out of the drain? Is that all connected? And then the funny walkers with the bleached clothes, that's all connected somehow. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.